thought you supposed to ride with me, now run over me. One day you telling me it's love, then you over me. Bitch, I swear you do me worse than these hoes do me. I thought you supposed to fuck with me, now fuck over me. I thought you supposed to ride with me, now run over me. I thought we supposed to be together, then you broke on me. How the fuck you do me worse when you close to me?
My nigga, my nerve, yeah, we go way back. Big homie, my homie, but now we ain't that. I used to run, get the ice, you bring the cognac. You ever fuck over me, you gon' regret that. And I hate the price of fame, cause it costs too much. And I don't tell these bitches nothing, cause they talk too much. Yeah, we chasing the dream, but look what it's costing us. Little nigga ready to win, I done lost enough. Now I'm living the high life, sipping my ties on a private flight, sitting courtside with my cool guys. Yeah, they really hate me, I can see it in their eyes. Used to love me, but it died, and it ain't no surprise.
All that other people got the same, homie. Niggas hood hops with lanes on me. Bitches took my love, yeah, shame on me. You wanna surprise me, don't change on me. See, they put us through school, 12 years straight, giving us math. Only to get older and find out that you can't count on nobody. Fuck math.
DJ Challenge.
Teach me history. Tell me about them niggas who crossed they niggas so I know what's on the way for me. Let me see the future.
Hey guys, it is Tuesday, so you know what that means. It is officially Talk to Me Tuesdays, and I am Coach Destiny, and today is Tuesday, April the 28th, and the time is 8 p.m., as you all know, because Talk to Me Tuesdays start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday. Before we start, I do want to apologize. As you can hear, I do have a cough. Last week I was under the weather, so I did not do a live Talk to Me Tuesday, so excuse me, so I do apologize about that. But I am back today. Today is pretty much like a viewer's choice type of situation. If you listened to Coach's Corner on Sunday, it was all about generational curses, and it was pretty heavy in a way. I got a lot of feedback about it, about people who appreciated my perspective of not trying to shrink people or basically say that your family is bad or your family is this for having these type of beliefs, but more so identifying that every family, every person has a toxic trend. Nobody is perfect. We all have that one trait or one trend that we do that's just not, it's not good, it's not healthy. So if you have not had a chance to listen to Coach's Corner, by all means, while you're at home enjoying your quarantine and chill, you're more than welcome to breeze through. The podcast is on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on Google, and it's on my page as well as Spreaker.com. So feel free to catch the Coach's Corner. Again, it was about generational curses and basically how to spot and work through toxic trends to help break those bonds of just mediocrity and propel yourself and your family into the next level of greatness, because we are all great people. We all have greatness inside of us. It just takes some time to get that light to the forefront. So, enough about Coach's Corner. And today it's all about Talk to Me Tuesday. So today I decided to just go through some old emails, new emails, blogs, as well as just looking at life in general. I'm not a very avid TV person, so I don't really watch a lot of reality TV, but I get the gist of it. I watch clips, if I'm scrolling through Instagram or Facebook. Also, just life. To me, social media is educational because I like psychology. I like to be in people's mind, and believe it or not, even when you think, oh, I post what I want to post, I'll post it because it's funny, it's still a psychological input. It's something in you that's making you post that or say that or however that may go. So, with that being said, I really wanted to touch on change and the importance of change and growth. And people don't understand that just because you get older, I'm 34. Next year I'll be 35. I'm getting older. That does not necessarily mean that I'm growing as a person, because we have 50-year-olds with a 15-year-old mindset, and I'm not talking about a learning disability. I'm talking about the fact that they never grew up. And we have to allow that. Like, you have to allow yourself the ability to grow, and it's uncomfortable, and you lose people along the way. And I'm not talking about death. I'm just talking about just old friendships, things you've outgrown. And what made me think of that was, I have a lot of questions when people ask me, like, how do you leave a friendship? Or when do you know when you've outgrown a person? And truth, I don't think you outgrow people. I think it's just natural migration. Like, I could be your friend in kindergarten. We were cool through elementary school. Middle school, I realized that you liked to play basketball. I liked to play softball. So we kind of, but we were still cordial. High school, you was with this crowd A. I wanted to be with crowd B. We went our separate ways. See, I didn't outgrow you. We both just grew into separate people. And that's what people don't understand. I'm not being fake, or you're not being fake or shady when you allow yourselves to grow. And sometimes when you grow, you branch off. You no longer enjoy the things that you used to enjoy. Your common interests shift. That does not mean that you're shady or you're fake or you're not loyal. When it becomes to being fake, my translation of that is when you forget that you and that person were ever friends. That to me is being fake. Is when, okay, we grew, we went our separate ways, but when I see you, I don't speak, or I act like I have an attitude, or that I'm better than. That's being fake. That's not being loyal. That's a travesty. But people confuse the two. Just because I've grown apart or we branched apart, that does not mean that I still don't consider you a part of my life, a part of my growth. We're just not at that level or on that level of friendship that we used to be on. I'm still cordial. I'll still pray for you. I'm still rooting for you. However, we just went separate ways. That does not make you fake. What makes you fake is to put yourself in a position to stunt your growth, where you have to dummy yourself down or settle because you are afraid of being fake or being called unloyal, or people thinking that you're better than them because you decided to change some things up in your life. That is being fake. People are like, well, not really. But yes, really, because you're not genuine. You're not who you are. If you are allowing yourself to be something that you are not to appease others, that's fake. It's not you. It's not real. It's not genuine. That's fake. People who truly care about you, who are really your friends, who understand life and the cycles of life, they are never, ever going to want you to be fake. Don't let your loyalty or your bonds become servitude in a noose where you're just literally hanging yourself because you are afraid of what others may think. So, you used to, want to go to the club every weekend, Thursday through Sunday. Now you just prefer to read. Does that make you better than your club friends? No, it just makes you different. You're growing. Instead of talking about, getting high or sex or dudes or, money. You want to talk about diversifying your stock dividends. You want to talk about travel. You want to talk about exploring new things and making new business ventures or whatever. You want to write a book, create a movie. That does not make you fake because you want more. It's called growing. And sometimes with growing, it's uncomfortable because you stretch. If you ever seen a pregnant woman, when a woman becomes pregnant, we all know that process. And the stomach, the abdomen, it stretches to conform the new life. If anything ever scratch, even if you're not pregnant, if you were, skinny, you got fat, or you had some type of surgery in which you had to do stitches in the skin, like pulls, it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable process. You don't feel comfortable. You don't know what's going on. You don't really know how to maneuver it. It's almost like an itch. But you know it's something necessary that you need in order for you to proceed on. So you grin and bear it. But at the end of that process, just like pregnancy, if everything goes right, you give birth to new life. And that's all that we should be thinking about when you start a business, or when you finish school, or if you get that promotion that you've been really, really working hard for. You're giving birth to something new in your life. You're growing. You're becoming more. It's not fake. It's fate. You become fake when you stifle yourself, or you try to put your round being into a square peg. Is not who you are. That's when you become fake. And if you hang with people who allow that, who see misery, they see misery. They see that you're not happy. They see that you could be so much better. But because they are comfortable where they are comfortable with keeping you there. Those are not the people that you need to be around. That's the extra weight you need to shed. And I can't tell you that it's going to be easy process, because it's not. I've lost, I'm not going to say lost because they're still alive. I've had to grow away. And when I grew away, it was a tumultuous time for me, because I was still trying to hold on to who I was and not being seen as somebody who thought they was better, because it's always been said, she's arrogant. She's, she thinks she's better than people, blah, 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 blah. And because I didn't want that to be true, I allowed myself to be mediocre just so I could just kind of skate by. It's like I'll be mediocre with peaks of greatness. It's like, okay, let me do this. Oh, let me go back. Oh, let me do this. And let me go back. But I was driving myself crazy. And these people that I had around me who were comfortable with it, they were happy. And you were like, how can you be happy living in this mediocrity? And then I realized that they were happy here because this is what they were supposed to be. It wasn't their time to grow, or they were done growing. So even though I'm looking at them like something's wrong, they're looking at me like something's wrong, because we are both missing something in translation. So once I got the guts to try new things, do different things, step out of my comfort zone, here came the drama of, oh, you can't do this, or you think you better than people, or you can't help this person, or you don't want to do this, or why all of a sudden this. And for about a good year, I was a mess mentally, trying to